It's story time. It's story time. Come on, gather around because it's story time. Welcome to the story time with me. We're gonna read books. We're gonna have some laughs. We're gonna smile today. We're gonna have a lot of laughs because it's story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with Nina. Story time with
Hello and welcome to Storytime with Nina. Now, if you're watching this the day we released this, it is my favorite day of the year. Christmas Eve, I believe to be the most magical, wondrous night of the year because anything can happen, including a chubby man can make his way down the chimney and give us presents. But I love the magic and I love the spirit of the season because I truly believe it comes to life tonight. So tonight, wherever you might be celebrating, may I say to you, Merry Christmas. You know, when I was a kid, I would remember walking into my grandma's house and we would walk in and the smells of the season would waft out and they'd hit my nose. I'd be like, whoa, wow, that smells like Christmas. It'd be smells of like pine and cedar and clove and peppermint. And everyone would greet each other with a smile and a hug. And it would just be the most wonderfully beautiful time to spend with my family that I might not get to see all the time. Now, I know that Christmas probably looks a little bit different this year. But I also do know that the spirit of the season is alive and well, and that the magic of tonight should greet each and every one of us, even if we're just with our immediate family or with our mom or with just our dad or our two dads or our two moms or our mom and dad or maybe just a big brother or big sister. The magic of the season still exists. You know why? Because I believe it. And you know why? Because you believe it. Like kindness, it gives and it grows. And that's because we believe. So, tonight in the magic and the spirit of the season, I'm ready to talk about what the letter of the day is. So, can you guess what today's letter might be? Well, before we guess, I think in the spirit of the season, we should sing a song. Maybe not a Christmas song, but let's sing a song. Hit it, JJ.
Hey kids, you know what's even more fun than the alphabet? The drag alphabet! I need your help to sing it with me. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! A is for absolutely. B is for busted. C is for clock that mug. And D is for divine. E is for everything. And F is for fierceness. G is for get 'em girl, and H comes before I. J is for Jush, K is for Kiki, L is for let 'em have it, M is for mug, and N of course is for Nina. O is for oak, and P is for painting, Q is for queen, and R is for Rue, and S is for Shantae and Stay. T is for throwing shade, and U give me life, girl. Beat ba ba boom like W work. X is for extra, the most. Y is for yes. Z is for Jaja. This is the end. Let's all do the conga.
You know, what I also love about our show, and it really does speak true to the tradition of the season, is tradition. We always have a tradition here of singing the drag alphabet and having a letter, but you know, that's also the importance of the season, our traditions and what we celebrate. Right, Bookie? Oh my gosh, it's so right. I love, how do you say it, Nina? It's tradition. I love traditions. No, not tradition. Tradition. Traditions. Yes, traditions. And do you have any favorite traditions during the holiday season? Is there something that you really love to do? I like to sit down on the Christmas Eve, and I like to bake cookies with my mom. She's an encyclopedia, and we like to bake cookies, and we like to leave them out for Santa. And then sometimes I like to leave carrots out for the reindeer. It's like my favorite thing to do, other than to make a list for Santa and tell him what I want for Christmas. Oh, that's some like really good traditions. So you like to bake cookies, you like to leave carrots out for Santa's reindeer, and you like to what was the third one? You like to you like to make lists of Santa of the gifts you want for this year. Is that right? That is correct. Those are the things I like to do. Those are all really good traditions, Bookie. You know, some of my favorite traditions happen to be I like to have eggnog right before I go to sleep on Christmas Eve because I think it gives me the magic of the season. I'm drinking it. Good. Ooh, eggnog. Is that made from eggs? Yes. I also like to give my first gift. Usually is to my mom. If I can be with my mom this year, my mom will get my very first present this year. But if not, then I'll get to do a Zoom with my mom, and I'll send it to her, and she'll get to open it tonight in front of me. Isn't that cool? I think that's really very cool. It is like a Zoom right now, and we in a meeting. Merry Christmas, everybody! Hello. Yes, Bookie. It's like a Zoom. Now, Zoom begins with the letter Z. Can you guess what today's Christmas Eve letter might be? I just made a rhyme. I'm guessing that letter is... Dang, what is the letter today? N. Oh my gosh, do you see that, Bookie? The letter is N. I see that, JJ. Hi, JJ. Can we all say Merry Christmas to my friend JJ, who's in the screen? I like him a lot. He's in the keyboard. Hi, JJ. No, he's not in the keyboard. He's in the other side of the screen. I don't know what that means. That's okay. We'll explain it to you when you're a little bit older. So as Bookie found out, today's letter is the letter N. Is that right, Bookie? Okay, good. So today's letter is N. N is the first letter in a word like note. Bookie, do you know any notes? I think I do. This is like that's right. That is a note. And notes usually are what, like, you know how I say letters make words? Notes make songs. Do you know what note this is? No, I don't either. But can we sing a song with me before we go? And we go into our story? Oh, that's how I say. Okay, so let's try it. Okay, so Silent Night. Oh, I know this one. All is out. That's right. All is calm. All is bright. Round yon virgin, holy infant, so sleep my baby. Oh, so pretty, Bookie. Live heavenly path. Good job, Bookie. Those were all notes and they make up a song. You're such a good singer. I know. Okay. N is also the first letter in a word like neighbor. Neighbors are really important. It's really important to be nice to neighbors, right, Bookie? I think it's like you would do to your neighbor as you would have done unto the... Something like that. Yeah, it's being kind. You want to be neighborly. That's what that means. Your hat is there you go. Being neighborly is being kind and being nice to one another. You want to take care of your neighbors and they'll take care of you, right? Isn't that nice? I think so. That's very Christmassy. And it's also, as we learned a few weeks ago, it's like Hanukkah like. It is. I love you. You're just getting the spirit of the season, Bookie. That's right. N is also the first letter in a word like newspaper. I think I've read one of those. It's also called a periodical. It's close, Bookie. It's a periodical, not a periodical, but a periodical. A periodical. That's what I said. That is what you said. A periodical or a newspaper. And that newspaper was dated yesterday, giving us all the big news from December 23rd, which was like Christmas Eve is tomorrow, which is today. I'm so excited. N is also the first letter in a word like night, which is This is the night before Christmas. I'm so excited. Nina, one of my favorite traditions, since we're talking about tradition, is when you read me the story the night before Christmas. Will you read that to me now? Of course, I would love to. So, Bookie and friends at home, this is a very, very famous book by Clement Moore called The Night Before Christmas. Now, Bookie, can I read it to you? I would be honored. I would be honored too. All right, Bookie, here we go. And to all my friends at home, welcome to a very special Christmas Eve edition of Storytime with Nina. In fact, it's so special, I think we need to make sure you know how special this is. I had to move in my house. Look at that. Look at me moving in the house, moved by the Christmas tree. Because this is the night before Christmas. So curl up. Tonight, this is the night we really mean. Curl up. Grab a delicious sippy and a snack. Maybe it's a cookie for Santa or some eggnog for you. Like I said, I love to drink eggnog before I go to sleep on Christmas Eve because I think it's filled with magic. As I share with you the Clement Seymour classic, The Night Before Christmas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that Saint Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mamma in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled our brains for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. Oh, the little old driver, so lively and quick. Oh, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came. He whistled and shouted, and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry as the leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle mount to the sky. So up to the housetop, the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys, and Saint Nicholas too. And then, in that moment, and then in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. Bloop! He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Look at the cat looking on. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. the stump of a pipe he held right in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and he was plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. For he spoke not a word, but went straight to his work and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. And I heard him exclaim ere he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." That is the night before Christmas, and so is this. I wish you the most merriest of Christmases. I hope that you're surrounded by loved ones, and if not, know that you are surrounded by love. I wish you a Merry Christmas, and tomorrow we have a very special Christmas Day episode just for you. Until then, be kind and have wonderful dreams of sugar plums. Let them dance in your head. Merry Christmas.
You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Now sing this to someone you love, someone you think is very special. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Anytime you're feeling sad and blue, remember you're special, 'cause there's only one you. You are wonderful, you're one of a kind, like a lucky star. You light up my life, so keep on smiling, keep on shining. Go big, be kind, be you. Thank you for singing with me, and always remember just how special you really are. Go big, be kind, be you. Go big, be kind, be you. La 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 la. 'Cause drag is magic, drag is for you, and drag is for me. Drag is for everyone, drag is cool, drag is fun.